No better day than July 4th for Revs time.
Thank you, Cannonball Charlie. A little revolution is a good thing. Unfortunately for the Revs, Mother Nature unleashing a wrath like King George, shortening the game against Sugar Land to 6 innings, and the Skeeters get a 3-2 victory. Happy Independence Day, everyone. Andrew Klissa inside the Apple Automotive Sports Zone. We start in the home of independence, Philadelphia. In 1776, the Second Continental Congress met in both Philly and Baltimore. Only fitting these two take to the field today. Some of those meetings took place at Independence Hall. How about we get to the game? Top third, Adam Jones taking Aaron Nola into the gap for a double. Tim Beckman, he's going to come around and score. O's up 1-0. Phillies, though, they're tenacious like the Sons of Liberty. In the fifth, play of the game, Jorge Alfaro nubs one to first. Chris Davis forgets the baseball, 2-run score. Feel bad for Chris as his rough season gets worse. Same score in the seventh. Nick Williams comes into the batter's box, and he says, "Don't tread on me, David Hess." 2-run shot. The Liberty Bell sounds off. Phillies 4-1 the victors. We cross the Delaware like Washington and head to New York as the Yankees host the Braves. The Eagle is America's national bird. The Yankees, Greg Bird delivering a base hit here. Send the word that the Yanks are scoring. Bombers take an early lead, 1-0. Judicial independence, a core belief in America. In the seventh, Aaron Judge providing liberty and freedom to his baseball with his 24th homer of the year. Yankees help the Phillies out by downing the Braves 6-2. Down to our nation's capital, where the Nationals are wrapping up their series against Boston. Washington must feel like the colonies under the crown lately, as they are being taxed way beyond their means. 4 straight losses, just 5 wins in their last 20, facing a Red Sox team that has more firepower than the Continental Army. Great scene today at the ballpark and a great national anthem. Red Sox Eduardo Rodriguez mowing down the Nats like he's at the Battle of Bunker Hill. 6 innings, gave up just 3 hits. Nationals only down a run, but flailing like an untrained militia. Ryan Madson, wild pitch. That scores a run. We go to the 9th inning. Craig Kimbrel prevents any treasonable insurrections in the 9th. Nats are swept 3-0 the final.
We just got to stick with it. This thing's going to turn around. We were a pretty good team in May. Not very good in June, but we'll get better. I know we're going to get better, and we're going to continue. We're going to win a lot of games.
The Nationals, they are now below 500 for the first time since 2015. Team leaders, they called a players-only meeting after the game today, kind of like a modern-day version of the committee of correspondence. Let's check in on the Senators from Harrisburg as they quarter themselves in Bowie, Maryland. Harrisburg led 5-0 in this one, but Bowie, they come all the way back to get a 7-6 win in 10 innings. Drew Ward and Austin Davidson each fired off a cannon with a home run. James Franklin and Penn State continue to burn the fuse on the recruiting trail. John Dunmore, a 4-star receiving prospect out of Hollywood, Florida, pledging to the Lions yesterday. He is the program's 11th verbal for the class of 2019. Dunmore, Benedict Arnold's Florida, FSU, and Miami in favor of the Lions.
The battleground upon which God and Lucifer wage war for men's souls, my friends.
Coney Island, New York, the setting. Joey Josh Chestnut entering the arena for the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Chestnut wearing Uncle Sam on his chest proudly. He is a founding father in his own right after this one. Josh chewing up the competition today. 74 hot dogs and buns, a new world record. After some controversy on the count, his 11th mustard belt overall put this man on Mount Rushmore somewhere next to Jefferson. And how about this? Who's madder than General Cornwallis after the Battle of Yorktown? Carlos Gomez of the Rays after a strikeout. That is so much anger and high-quality ice being wasted. He's not done. Take it out on the Gatorade cooler as well. And like the British now, I surrender to the professional sitting next to me.
Wow. That was an excellent, if you caught all of those Independence Day patriotic puns.
The birth of our country in sports, all wrapped in one. I love it.
It's beautiful. Thank you for the history lesson and the sports.